Welcome back, and happy mo television ya rona ya ANC Northern Cape. Lamelona ke Malik Kau, the man of the Midas touch. Humpijene yana. The tlo bua tota le ne Bloem o le gore ke le lokola PEC. Re tla bua hani ane re ke go manitse. Ya ke le solo feditse gore re tlo go bua kana go e sa fediseng pelo mo mogaleng Humpijene re na le mme Bloem ke le lokola PEC mo ka ba bokone mme Bloem dumela no wa isolo kae
dumela ra
a o siamela
ke dumedisa le baretsi ba mo Northern Cape ka bophara
ke a go leboga mma manna le wena re tlo go buisana go le go nye thata re bua ka batho ba rona mo Northern Cape re bua ka batho ba rona mo municipalities ya ka thulaganyo ya rona e bidiwa e re measuring up municipalities la ntlha re dirisana yang le masepala gore re itse gore batho ba rona mo municipality ba bolokesegile
Nela jaka re itse ra ke amogela potso o e botsang ka gobane ga gona province e tla nnang ko ntle ga di communities tsa rona. And as a Northern Cape province, we're having a policy crime prevention strategy that was almost contextualized during the year 2018 in an integrated approach between different spheres of government to address the local level of crime prevention and community safety. Now, in this regard, we are having community safety partners who are the following stakeholders. We are having our SAPs, our community policing forums, the Department of Social Development, Department of Correctional Services. This is our sector department. Department of Education is also one of them. The NPA, the Department of Home Affairs, the Department of Labor, Department of Coxstar. So these are all these sector departments. They are partnering with the Department of DPSL, which is the Department of Safety and Liaison, as partners in order for the community they must be safe. And we know that in the Northern Cape is a modern and growing successful province. There's a need to nourish all efforts to stimulate the local economy. Now, as a province, we need to create a safe environment that contributes growth and development in our communities.
You've mentioned CPF, Community Policing Forum. E le gore bona CPF ke bo mang le gore ba bereka yang le setšhaba sa rona.
This policing forum, the community policing forums, they were recruited across the province. They are the eyes, like we know that in the municipality level, the community development workers, who are the eyes of the councillors at local level. Now, as police, we are having now this community. We are calling them currently community in blue patrollers under auspices of the CPF, whereby they have been recruited across the province. And now the aim of this CPF is to conduct patrols to ensure that there are safe neighborhoods alongside or in our communities. So in all 5 districts or 5 regions in the province, they have been recruited. There are all 469 patrollers who have been appointed across the province in the Northern Cape.
Now, with regards to GBVF, that has, infiltrated rather our communities. What intervention strategies do we have to make sure that we really get rid of the scourge?
In the Northern Cape, we know that this gender-based violence, it has been declared by the president last year during March month that it's regarded as a second pandemic. So the premier of our province, he took it very much serious. Last year during August, he appointed the Department of Safety and Liaison to be the convener of this GBV. Since now it's working for the safety, it's there for the safety of our communities. Now there was a task team that was appointed, and then this task team, it constitutes of the Department of Education, Department of Health, the Department of Social Development, and of course the Secretariat in the province. Now, as a department leading the gender-based violence, being regarded as a second pandemic, there are awareness campaigns which were implemented. Now, we are doing assessments of the factionaries. We are the victim-friendly facilities at our police stations in the province. The victim-friendly facilities, mahelo a eleng gore within our communities, ha go na le mathata, ha go na le tlhokofatso ya bomme ya bana, ba na le ko ba tla sielang gone ba ganelang gone. These victim-friendly facilities, they are located there where batlhokofadiwa ba rona ha ba tsena ba amogelwe ba neele sebaka sa gore tsatsi le latelang ba kgone go isiwa ko maelong a siameng ke go raya gore yaanong we are 91 in the province, but currently we are having almost they dealing well, so they are well furnished, well resourced. Go na le di-resources mo teng if itse le bana, they are furnishers mo bana ha ba tsena ba na le some toys mo ba tshamekelang gore ba tshamekang ka tsone go fitlhela letsatsi le tšhaba. Now these victims we know that gender-based violence, it includes this rape, femicide, sexual harassment, homophobia, and you name them. And we know that in our province they have reached almost unacceptable high levels in the vastness of the province, and it has impacted the lives of thousands of our inhabitants in the province. Now, as a province and as a department, we take this very much serious because gender-based violence it affects matshelo a bana, it affects matshelo a di family. Now, as a department, we need to be hands-on at all times, and we need to listen to whoever who enters the police station. It is very much important, and it is very much critical for when they enter these police stations, they need to be assisted at all times.
Now, how safe is the Northern Cape? We know that the Northern Cape has the smallest population in terms of provinces, and it's the largest in terms of measurements in land. But how safe are we in the Northern Cape?
The vastness of the province, which is the Northern Cape. Yes, there's a need for safety measures. We all know that there are certain areas whereby, especially most of the time, these places, these areas are regarded as being dangerous. We name one of them might be parks in our communities, in towns, in different towns, and even at taverns. Now, the visibility, as a department, the visibility of the police and awareness campaigns during trading hours, this is a great need so that especially we need to adhere to the Disaster Management Act. And then, because when there are no visibility of the police, it means our people, our communities might be at risk, because that is where human trafficking happens. Because bana ba rona, bomme ba rona, bomme basadi mo di communities tsa rona ba tsewa ka ntateng ya gore ba ba le mo mahelong a sa siamang. Jaanong, strict measures are applied by the department, especially Department of Staff, Police in the Northern Cape, whereby they need to see to it for our communities. Are they adhering to this, like times like the curfew? Are they adhering Disaster Management Act in the community Saruna in the Northern Cape, knowing that most of our communities, we can't run out of it. We can't run from it. They are using drugs. They are using alcohol. Now, there's a need for the department always to have campaigns, awareness campaigns for our societies. They must change. There must be a life change, a societal behavioral change in our communities. There's a need for that change.
We are heading towards elections in a few days' time. Actually, this coming Monday, the 1st of November. And obviously, people will be out and about. And very soon, it will be festive seasons. Your last message to our viewers?
I would like to urge to our viewers, our listeners, our communities in all 5 districts in the province, in 5 regions in the Northern Cape, let's abide, let's comply, especially now as we're entering festive season. Let's minimize, reduce intake of alcohol. Let's reduce not adhering or complying to the curfew, as we know that it has been said as one of the Disaster Management Act. We need to comply. Let's stick to what we're supposed to do, because in order for us to keep our community safe, there must be visibility of the police, even of the traffic officers alongside our road, on our roads, as we are entering the festive season. We need to keep our community safe by looking after our communities, and also them listening to whatever campaigns are being made by our law enforcers. Now, I'm wishing that as we are entering the elections, we know that no one can look as to or say what is going to happen, but the visibility of the police in the Northern Cape is of utmost importance. They need to be there at all times, not only because of the elections, not only because of the festive season, as we're entering festive season. They need to be there at all times on our daily life, in our community, throughout the province.
Ka Mantaga, wena o tlhopa mokgatlho ofe le gona goreng o tlhopa mokgatlho o?
Mokgatlho ke o tlhopang ra o gore ke bua jana o nneleng tetla, o nneleng tšhono ya gore ke kgone go bua the community ya Northern Cape as a whole. O mogolo go na le mekgatlho yotlhe, o na le ngwaga di le 109 ke mokgatlho o feng hela ha ise mokgatlho wa African National Congress. Ke one ke a go tlhopang, ke kgona go tlhopa le ke buduletse ha ke belaele sepe ra.
Maitswe ke a go leboga tlhe mme a o ne le bosigo bo monate le letsatsi le kgatlhisang tota ka moso. Ra go leboga.
Ke a leboga rre. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much. Bye.
Yo inele comrade Nomandla Bloem o leng gore ke leloko la PEC re bua ka popolosego tota ya Northern Cape as a whole, gore re bolokesegile yang mo Northern Cape le gore go diriwa eng ya ka motlhatlho wa ANC gore re bolokesege mo Northern Cape. Ke rata go le leboga ba ko gae, re tla bonana gape ka moso la melona le potlana ke Malikwa ga Kau, the man of the might as such. Ke rata go reboga le baloloko la ditshwantsho ka mo go le baloloko ba la sound. Ke a le leboga ba gaetsho crew yotlhe, the whole crew ke le leboga tota le ba ntse ba ya go godimo le go tlase mo go siamisiwa seo le seo ke le leboga tota. Re mo studio se sengwe ga re mo studio sa rona sa ka gale ka gore mo toropong kwa re na le load shedding, ra itse re ke nako ya load shedding yaanong re ba ile ba batla lefelo lengwe gape mo e leng gore re ka kgona go le tlisetsa kgaso eno. A re bonaneng gape ka moso ka nako e le maleba tota ya botlhano le ya bo rataro mo maitsibueng. Robadiwang.